Hello, future makers. Welcome to Teacherpreneur. Style is a way to say who you are without having to speak. The way you dress and style gives your first impression to the interviewers. And especially when you're going for an interview, your dressing sense is taken as a sign of how much you respect your work, your profession, and the organization where you want to work. Don't worry, you don't have to think about what to wear, what to do, and what not to do, because in today's video, Teacherpreneur is here to guide you about how to dress yourself for a teaching interview. Each and every point is quite useful, so make sure you watch the video till the end and let us know by the end of the video if you've decided what you're going to wear for your teaching interview. Now, without wasting any time, let's get started. Firstly, make sure to check whether the institution where you're going for an interview has a formal dress code or not. Each and every organization has its own dress code depending on the vision and mission statement that they have in their mind. Some schools prefer saris, whereas some schools are okay to welcome you in a kurti. You have to check what the teachers of that particular institute are already wearing and you have to dress accordingly. If you use the dress code of that particular institution, the interviewers will know that you have actually researched about their institution and will always create a good impression in front of them. My second tip is to wear clothes that you are comfortable with. Understand that if you yourself are not comfortable in the interview, all your attention will be on that particular thing that is making you very irky. Rather, what you have to do is wear something that you're super comfortable in so that all of your concentration is on the answers that you're giving and how you are talking and interacting with the interviewers. Your uneasiness will be seen in your movements, so make sure you wear something that's not distracting and covers yourself very well. One bonus tip is that do not try and wear a new pair of clothes while going for an interview. Wear something that you've already worn before and you're comfortable in so that you don't have to keep on adjusting and distracting yourself. Tip number 3 is to wear clothes according to the weather. We do not want you to appear for an interview drenched in rain or drenched in sweat. So that's the reason it's very important that you dress yourself according to the weather conditions of where you're going for the interview. For example, I stay in Mumbai and for most of the time it's always hot and humid. So I prefer cotton kurtis all the time over anything else because it gives me comfort. But cotton kurtis of light color tend to show sweat patches on the clothes. We do not want any of such things happening in the interview. So make sure you know about the weather in that particular area and you dress yourself accordingly so that you don't have to feel awkward during the interview but confident because you've taken this point into consideration and dressed accordingly. The next tip is to accessorize according to the dress. Always use the power of 5 while you're thinking about what to wear as an accessory for your dress. The power of 5 means make sure that you have worn at least these 5 things while you're accessorizing. Number 1, watch. Number 2, a ring. Number 3, a bracelet. Number 4, earrings. Number 5, something in the neck that goes with the dress. Trust me, if you wear just these 5 accessories and if you've done it right, you are good to go. The next tip is to choose your footwear according to your dress and the interview. Usually, to look professional in an interview, you have to wear a closed-toe shoes. Do not wear footwear that shows your toes. It looks very ugly, especially if your nail paint is worn out or if your nails are chipped and not cut properly. Subconsciously, the first thing that we notice in an unknown person is their shoes or their footwear. So this is one point that you have to take into consideration. One bonus tip over here is to wear something that has uniform heel or is completely flat, but not wear long heels because long heels might make you uncomfortable. Also, if possible, make sure that your footwear is pointed. If you wear pointed footwear, it gives a more authoritative impression and it looks good in the interview. The next tip is to iron your clothes before going for the interview. Many people miss this point, but it's really important to leave a good impression. Your ironed clothes will speak about your personality and will affect the way the interviewers see you. So keep in mind this small yet effective tip. The next tip is you do not have to overdress for an interview. You have to wear something casual that you would wear while teaching in a classroom. Remember, you're going in the interview to show your skills and to get selected for the job and not showing the interviewers how many dresses you have or how well you can do your makeup. Keep it subtle, keep it simple, and keep it clean. Next tip is that do not have to wear a strong perfume because that may irritate people around you. What you could do is use something very subtle जिसका स्मेल भी अच्छा हो, जो लॉन्ग लास्टिंग हो, बट बाकी के लोगों को इरिटेट ना करे, बल्कि जब आप एंट्री मारो तो उनको एक अच्छी प्लेजेंट फीलिंग और स्मेल आए. Do not overdo the perfume. Small amounts that go a long way. Another tip is that do not wear any accessory that makes noise. It is really distracting to hear sounds while you're moving your hands or while you're doing some gestures. चूड़ी की खनखन, पायल की आवाज. We don't want all of these sounds because they distract the interviewers as well as your own self during the interview. Wear minimal jewelry that is subtle, simple yet effective. One more thing that you should keep in mind is to manage your tattoos or piercings. Teaching is a profession where the students will blindly model you. So if the teacher has something of this sort, there are high chances that the teenagers in the classroom might be oriented to do something like that. It's not wrong to have tattoos or piercings. Do not get us wrong. But in a profession like teaching, if you have these things on your body, the students might get distracted. So if you have any tattoos or piercings on your body, make sure that you manage or cover them in such a way that they do not become the center of attraction for the interviewers, for the management, or for the students. The last but a very important point is to style your hair or at least detangle it. Imagine that your dress is perfect, your accessories are perfect, your footwear is amazing, but your hair is unstyled. It looks very stupid. So make sure you comb your hair well and detangle it and make them presentable enough for the interview. If you have flicks or bangs, make sure you pin it in such a way or style it in such a way that they do not come on your face while talking to the interviewers. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching the whole video. At the end, I would only like to tell you that what you wear is how you present yourself to the world. So make sure that you carry a clean and neat professional look so that it leaves a lasting impression on the interviewers. If you like today's video, do hit the like button. Comment and tell us if you want us to curate a lookbook about what to wear on a teaching interview, and we'll be happily doing it for you. Share this video with your teacher friends and family and subscribe to Teacher Pender for more such videos. See you soon.